It's James Smalls, the one and only rock star farmer. Got Jessica right here with me. Yo, we just had 10 babies born like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and the mama ain't giving them no milk at all. So this is our rescue attempt. We attempting to rescue this one, and we got another one right over there. We're gonna keep you filled in on how we gonna be bottle feeding these little piglets. You can hear them squealing. Like, look. Mama wasn't giving up no milk. Mama wasn't doing anything. We're here at the Secret Garden Family Farm, LLC. We done, we ain't seeing that the ones that's died. Yeah, they was born here, but yeah, they ain't here right now. But these two, we gonna keep them alive. Let's see how we gonna do this. Stick with me and watch this video. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, this is all kind of like a freestyle attempt to save these two, I think it's 3 piglets, that one of them is like look like it's pretty far gone, but it's still breathing, so that means it's still alive, and we gonna give it a shot. But there's 2 that's breathing, and you know what I mean? I feel as though as we give them a little bit of milk, I got a recipe that if this ever happened to anybody, and in the comments, let me know if this ever happened to y'all where y'all have pigs and the mama ain't laid on them, but she just ain't feeding them. So what I'm gonna do right here, like I said, and the secret garden is a pine forest. It's in the middle of a pine forest. So what I'm gonna do is rake up some of this pine straw from some of these pine trees, and we're gonna make it for a little bit of bedding for those piglets, like the first attempt. And then y'all can stick with me while I make the milk recipe that I got for the piglets that, if they don't have their mother. You can still bottle feed them and hook them up and get them fat and maintain your dream. But like I said, she had 11 babies. One of them was dead when we went back there the next day. And then we counted 10. Then we go back out there this morning. 4 of them was dead first thing, and then like another 4, and like it was like, man, these pigs is dropping. So instead of letting all 10 of them die, let's see if we can save like 2. We help the future of pork, and we believe in ourselves. So if we believe in ourselves, that's an opportunity to live, just like how these little piglets. So let's just get this pine straw, and I'm gonna just get a little bit today, and come back and get some more. But the main goal of this is to bottle feed these piglets, get them back healthy. Since their mom ain't did it, we gonna do it. So I have my handy dandy pitchfork, my side by side, and a couple of these little crates right here, because what we gonna do is put the pine straw in these crates and add like a chicken heat lamp to it, and so they can stay warm, and we gonna make milk for them. Because this is my first attempt, I ain't going all overboard. So out of all of the pine straw, a nice little bed of pine straw right here at the bottom, and Jessica's up front washing them off. So with this pine straw, this should be a way to keep them warm, and they can huddle up with each other. And with milk, our homemade, secret garden milk supply that we got, with that, we should be able to see if they gonna make it. We already go speak it. They made it. They made it this far. They gonna continue. So let me get back up here so that we can get this process rolling. We're putting them in their new home, and we're gonna see how this goes. Alright, so we about to make this colostrum based supplemental milk for these piglets, because one of them just didn't make it. We was gonna have 3, but 2 of them are still hanging on. So these are the supplies that we're gonna use. We got some milk, some eggs, syrup, and some carnation milk, evaporated milk, and all of these things, and some like the eggs and the evaporated milk gives the extra protein that that they're not getting. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up these items, and I have this jar to heat the milk up in because I've already got water boiling to put it in there. So let's just see how it goes, because the milk has to be at least like the body temperature of the mother, so that's pretty high, like 96, 98 degrees. So, but you can't use the microwave or the stove to heat the milk up. Alright, so I've already mixed 2 cups of regular whole milk and 2 cups of this carnation evaporated milk. Add just the syrup by eye, because I really just know that it just wants it for a little extra boost in it, little protein. But I'm gonna just pour a little bit in there like that, and bust open an egg. All of that's in there. Whisk everything. It's amazing what people will do to save their animals or give them a second chance at life. So, got that all mixed up together. What I'm gonna do is pour it into this jar, and I got some water boiling just to heat it up to the right temperature. Alright, so we got the 3 of them underneath this heat lamp. This one that's laying here, he looks pretty bad off, but he's still breathing. So we got this mixture that we're gonna just see if we can get them to drink. But I just used the average heat lamp that I use for my chickens. Got a little bed of pine straw for them to lay on and to just get comfortable. Alright, so this is our first one. We got our little syringe right here with some milk, the concoction that we made. This was the one that was looking really, really, really sickly. But we're gonna just see if he takes to this colostrum mixture that we made. This is our first time ever doing this, so we're gonna see if we can nourish these little babies back to health. We're not their mom, but we work with Mother Nature, so it looks like he or she might be drinking a little bit, but I don't know. His little mouth is just... We're gonna test this one, and we got these other 2 right over here. And it's it's not coming out, so it's drinking it. At least it's getting in its system. So this is the second one. Let's just see. See, that one, that's what we talking about right there. That's exactly what we talking about. You see her drinking, or him, or I haven't tell which one, if this is a boy or a girl. However, they'll need this about every 4 hours. But this one is really drinking, so that's a lot of big hope for us. But this is a really good sign that she wants to eat and she wants to live. However, this is just a little something that we're gonna have to do for the next maybe a month and a half, 2 months. But, you know, it's the price we pay to be farmers and give life. What you think, Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
So she done drank 2 of those little cc's of milk. We're gonna put her back down in there and get this next one. This one is still eating. We just gonna keep feeding her because we don't even know if her mom fed her at all. All right.
Must be full.
Yeah, she must be good on that one. Now it's time to get this third one. Alright, and this is the third little piggy off the Colostrum supplement milk that we made for the piglets. She's eating it away too. So 2 out of the 3 is really receptive right now. You need whole milk or goat's milk, evaporated milk, syrup or honey, eggs, and just mix it together. Warm it up to like 90 body temperature. Don't use the microwave. Don't heat it up on a stove because it'll take away the nutrients. What I did was just heat up a pot of water and just let the milk sit in there until it warmed up. Let's see. See, they're eating it though. Kind of hard to tell. Like the last one, she was really on it. This one, but the main thing is, as long as they get it, we'll see what we got going on from there. I think this one done. So there goes 2 out of the 3. This one right here, I'm just really not sure if it's gonna make it. But for right now, today, it's still breathing, it's still alive. We'll see how it goes in the morning. But these other 2, who done had this little milk supply, they look like they up and ready to drink some more in about 4 hours. So there you have it. Pig supplement. When the pigs' mamas ain't feeding them right, we gotta step in. That's what we do over here at the Secret Garden Family Farm LLC. Thank y'all for watching this video. We will continue to keep y'all updated on how this milk supplement works for these piglets. Thank y'all for watching.